What's up, guys? I figured I'd take a minute to help some people out. I was cruising the YouTube and I'm noticing a lot of people are having errors on their 1.6.2 Minecraft servers. And I can show you some easy steps on how to fix that. The number one thing that you need to be looking for is making sure you have the latest Java update. And I'll show you, this is control panel. Just go over here. You'll be in categories most likely. Go down to small icons and then go down to Java, and you're going to get this to pop up. Go to Java, view, make sure it's a 1.7_25. That means that's the update 25 for the Java from the Oracle. So if you don't have that, go to the website and get it. Another thing, as I show you in this, is a lot of the times, I'll show you, let me find it here real quick. I done passed it up, didn't I? Yes, I did. There, bingo. Make sure you have the right bit. I have 64-bit, so I got a 64-bit. If you got a 32-bit, get a 32-bit. And another thing is a lot of times you'll see a stack of these files. They'll be like the Java 7 update 23, Java 6 update 25, whatever the case may be. Get rid of those and make sure you're just running the latest update, because I had the Java 7 update 23 right here before and I was still getting errors like crazy on my server. I deleted it, they went away. So make sure you only have the one Java update on your computer, and that'll get rid of all your errors. Another thing people aren't realizing is how much gigabyte to allow to your server. Here I'm using Notepad++, just so you know. There it is. There's the bat file that I use. If you use Notepad++, this is the way it should look. If you don't, it'll look different on the Notepad, but it'll have the same remnants of what you're seeing. And what you need to pay attention to is right here. Knowing how much gig to allocate towards your server. I run a small server, so just over a gig is fine. A gig is 1024 megabytes. I'm running just over that, which is plenty for my size server. You can always check how much gig you actually have. Start computer. Bam, there it is. Mine's 4 gig. Yeah, it's kind of small, but I got, some reserved, and then I use 5 gigabytes out of my hard drive for RAM too, so I don't lag at all. But that's another necessary, is knowing exactly how much to use, because if you use too much you will get lag. And I'll show you that it does work. My bat file does run it. And yes, I use the CMD because it doesn't kill my processor as bad. The only thing that really hurts it is like it's doing now. It's running all the plugins, starting everything up is when I'll get the error. But once the server is up and running, I have no errors whatsoever. I can have a full roster of the 50 people, and it'll run just fine with no errors whatsoever, unless there's a lot of mobs or something. Otherwise, it runs just fine. So these are just easy steps. If you just make sure you're checking them, make sure you're going through everything a step at a time and not overdoing it. See, I even still got it. Warning, can't keep up right there. See that? That's only because the server was starting and I'm running fraps at the same time recording, so my CPU is maxed out. But once everything calms down, it gets loaded, there's no lag. And I'll show you this. That's booming. That means there's no lag on the server. So that might be some things you want to look into. Those are very, very important things to just look over, make sure. The biggest thing I have to say is making sure you have the latest Java update, because if you don't, it's it's going to lag. I guarantee it. Especially if you're running the wrong version. And a lot of times when you go in here, you'll have a big list of them, and that's why I was telling you, go into your uninstalled programs and make sure that the only one you're seeing is the update 25. Because if not, and there's a whole stack of them right here or right here, get rid of all of them except for the newest update. Your errors will go away. Appreciate your time. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.